Today we're going to be working on a drawing that shows perspective. When you create a drawing that shows perspective, you're going to start out by drawing a vanishing point in the center of your paper. I have to improvise to create my lines today because I forgot my ruler. So artists use what they have, and I'm going to use this straight edge here from the edge of my pencil box. And I'm going to create a slanted line, kind of like lines for the letter X. And then I'm going to go in both directions. So this is going to set up my artwork for my drawing that shows perspective. Down here I'm going to have my floor. Over here is the right side. The left side, kind of think of a hallway that's getting further away. And then the ceiling up top here. So what I'm going to start off first by doing is I'm going to probably extend these lines right here all the way to the edge of the paper. And if you have a hard time keeping lines straight, find a ruler or find something with straight edge. I'm going to now draw a rectangle. This is going to serve as the back wall. And I'm going to go in and erase the lines that are merging at my vanishing point. This is going to turn into two doors at the far end of the hallway. And I'm going to draw some windows, door handles to press on and open the door. And down here I'm going to start creating lines that are going towards my vanishing point. These lines are going to be kind of like tiles on the ground. So set up your straight edge to the vanishing point and extend your line out. Same thing for this one. Now I'm going to make lines across to make the shape of my tiles. And so as things get further away, they look smaller. So I'm going to maybe make my first line of tiles right there. Fix that line up right there. So you can see that they're about this thick. I'm going to make the next one a little bit thicker, maybe around there. And the next tile around there. And maybe the next one right there. Take your straight edge. Make lines directly across. Now on the left side I'm going to draw some lockers. So I'm going to make the top of the lockers towards my vanishing point. And maybe I'm going to divide the lockers into two right there. So to my vanishing point, see if that divides it pretty evenly. That's pretty good. So this first row of lockers is going to be the smallest, the thinnest, the shortest, because it's further away. Then I'm gonna maybe give a little bit more space right there. Then as I'm coming out, a little bit more space, and a little bit more space. So now I have some rows and columns of lockers. As the top, for the top of the lockers, I'm going to draw 3 lines, kind of like slits in the lockers, and then draw a round lock. This is kind of like those combination lockers. As I'm getting further out, my circles, my slits are going to be a little bit more larger. Maybe I can see details now on that combination lock. And there we go. Now I have a row of lockers. For the top ceiling, I'm going to set up some lights, kind of like lights that are rectangular in shape that you would see in a school. To do that, I'm going to take my straight edge, make a line out that way, and take my straight edge and a line out that way. I'm going to come in and erase. If you accidentally do that, that's okay. Just erase it. And then I'm going to start drawing across to define the edges of the lights. Leave some empty space. Erase them there and erase them there. It's like two rectangular lights. Over here for this wall, I think we'll make like a door to a room, to a classroom to get into. So I'm going to define the edges of the door by drawing two parallel lines. Now look what happens if I just connect them directly across. It doesn't have the same effect because it's not pointed towards or going in the direction of that vanishing point. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that my lines that define the top and bottom edge of the door is merging towards that vanishing point. So now you can kind of see the difference. Now it actually looks like it's part of the wall. The door is more accurate. Maybe a doorknob there. Same for the window in the door. I need this top and bottom line to merge towards that vanishing point. We'll maybe make this the art classroom. And once you have your drawing set up like this, we're going to go ahead and add some color to it.
Colors, oh, colors. Hey, look at the colors you can see. Primary colors, there are 3.
And here you go. This is what our final product looks like. This is an example of 1-point perspective drawing, which shows a sense of distance in a hallway.